Okay, so long time no see. This is me, Mr. Bogey, recording this again because I'm retarded and I didn't check my fucking microphone and shit, so let's go again. So today I'm back with another premium guide, second actually, this time with a coal ship, the Salem, which is basically a Des Moines. So first question, is it worth buying it? Should I buy it? If you have Des Moines, if you like playing Des Moines, and if you have too much coal, yes, buy it. If you haven't bought any coal ship, then maybe actually don't buy it, because it's basically Des Moines with so-called super hill. And yeah, let's talk about the differences. So this ship, then Des Moines, has slightly worse AA because it doesn't have the short range, but it's a small difference. The big difference are the hill and the radar. So Salem has supposed to have this super hill like the British, and it has, but in reality you will see that it really doesn't give you that much of an advantage. Of course it's better, but after like second use of heal, your heal bitches become like a normal heal, because you can heal any more than some point, like half of your HP or even more less. So that's the case. And of course the radar. The Salem has shit radar with the range of 8.5 km compared to the 9.9 of Des Moines. So yeah, it's rather a big trade-off. But the Salem is more like a random ship, not for ranked or clan wars. So that's where you should play it. So I think that's that. So coming back to the game, my plan was here to push as soon as I could to this big island, because I thought that there are some ships going to the right flank, so I should have my ass covered. And this is really what you should do in the Des Moines or Salem. Be captain, close quarters captain, aggressive, really, not dump of course, but that's why I used the reload module instead of the range, but more on that later. So yeah, here we get spotted by a Shima. I can already tell you because I'm recording the second fucking time. I love myself, oh my god. But I pop the radar, he gets caught luckily. There he is. I think he will actually survive this whole game, even though he'll get nailed in a second. So I don't have actually a radar module on this, because I thought at the moment I didn't have a radar module on it. I mean in the like spare radar module, and I didn't have call actually to buy it, so I didn't put it in. I just left it at this. So no radar module, only 25 seconds. So we got like shot a bit from the left by the Minotaur, but that's not a problem. We are still spotted by this Shima though, so I will hug this island. Yeah, there he is, 5k, and he'll just get away. But yeah, what can you do? It was like during Christmas game, so the teams are even more special than the usual stuff. Yeah, so I got to my destination. Now I just need to like adjust myself. I'm here constantly trying to snipe like smoke fire this Minotaur, which is fairly easy and rewarding, because if you actually hit him, it will be probably a Citadel or even more. Lucky for us, he will increase our potential damage, which will have a fair amount at the end. Yeah. So this, of course, is the Des Moines heavy AP 4 Citadels, like 25k or... And this is basically this whole game. Oh, I forgot to mention actually that this will be a lost game. But I think it really shows the advantages of playing this ship and how this ship is supposed to play. So I even popped defensive A to shoot some planes down. because this is actually a carrier game. And there's this ballsy Harugomo that's just standing still and trying to shoot me. But I decided I will reverse and get into a better position. But when I see a broadside Des Moines, I just can't resist and I shoot him. First volley of course is crap, only 2k, but the second 11.5k because yeah, heavy Des Moines AP. So it's 5 minutes into the game and we already have 1.2 million potential and 50k damage. So that's a good start, I would say. And we are holding this mid pretty fair actually. I mean, we are the except this Harugomo that won't do too much in this game. We're basically the only one. Here my friend gives me a heart attack. And we lose a ship, another tier 10. So this Des Moines, I don't know what he thought, but that was a mistake that he does, and he will nail him. Yeah, 10k, and he's dead. He should be dead. No, of course, RNG is like nope, but now he's dead. So we switch to the Harugomo. We switch to HE, and as you can see, this ship has now like 4.4 seconds reload, so it's really great. It's like slightly worse than Worcester, but these are 203mm guns. Yeah, so my plan was to hold the center and hopefully hoping that their team will just push into me and die, and I could kill them with the help of my team. But as you can see, like in the B line, oh yeah, here I'm showing that we already lost 2 tier 10s, Montana and the Minotaur. Well, Minotaur is kinda simple case, you can die like in first minute in the ship, but Montana, that's interesting. So this Yamato that you see on B line, we'll have some talk with him later, but we'll see. So here I'm trying to shoot this Monarch. Sadly I can only shoot him with my rear gun really. And if I wanted to shoot with my free guns, but I got too spotted because I was too far. So I push back slightly in and I shoot with my rear turret. But as you can see, RNG was nice to me because I said actually 3 fires, 2 with 1 turret only. So that was pretty nice. But I think he extinguished them anyway in a second or some shit like this. Yeah, he's not on fire anymore. But yeah, so 7 minutes into the game and we were 90k with 1.6 million already, so yeah, that's a pretty good score. We used 2 heals though, but I thought we still have chance of winning this game, but nope. So I return this Harugomo now. As you can see, our Harugomo is just like sitting behind this rock, smoked to be more fucking Mei. And I would say not contributing too much to the game. I mean, at least he's sitting in the cap and blocking it. Yeah, so roadside passing Minotaur, of course I swapped to AP. But yeah, only 2 citadels, 11k, and the second volley was like kinda in the back because he was already behind the island, so it only broke a gun. So I reversed to dodge the torps. Here my friend in Conqueror came to me because I think, yeah, I don't remember exactly, but yeah, and now we lost Musashi even, so even better, and they lost 1 Des Moines that I killed actually because he misplayed. And if you look at the minimap, there's a Shima like doing fuck knows what. He probably gets carried in a second. Yeah, so I think I asked my friend to come here because I was alone, and with the raid I was losing my HP, I thought I would go down, so that would be a nice relief to have a ship that will eat some damage from me. But now there's this Harugomo, and I'm trying to again smoke fire him, and with the amazing rate of fire of this ship, it's actually pretty easy. Now I'm not even spotted anymore. As you can see, my friend in chat is saying full HP Yamato. Yeah, he basically just camped through the whole game. you will see that better at the end of the match. So now we have 2.1 million potential, 110k. Yeah, so I'm still trying to stealth fire this. Harukomo, he stopped shooting, probably there's nothing spotted here. But I'll have radar already in 10 seconds. But if you again look at the minimap, they start pushing back. So this might be a tricky one. Let's see. I already know. I'm recording this for the second time, of course. Harukomo starts shooting again, I radar, and I should be able to kill him. The first volley was like shotgun. I don't think if it was aimed or not, but as you can see, the second volley is pretty spot on. I think I shot this third volley in case he didn't die. Now I switched to this Monarch, and every Des Moines player knows that broadside battleship, upper plate, and the superstructure is AP as hell. So I swapped to AP, but this Monarch actually is not stupid. He angles, and he will go behind an island in a second, so that's even worse. And as you can see, the AR boost is now, our reload is like 4.3, so it's pretty great. Now there we have a Brave Minotaur again. I swapped to AP. I think he smoked or some shit, but that's not a problem. There's not such thing as surviving in a smoked Minotaur. Just stealth fire him. I mean smoke fire him. Now you can see the AA of this ship. Though I was so busy shooting this Minotaur in the smoke, I didn't actually mark those targets, so I could have probably shot more planes down, but still. I think the carrier was like, I don't know what he was thinking, dropping over me. I think he even tried to drop me, not even a hit. So I'm still trying to shoot this Minotaur. And in a second, yeah, first Citadel. Then I switched to the... and he got nailed with that last volley. A bit of luck, bit of skill, let's say. Still shooting planes down. Thanks to the carrier that just leaves his planes around. And I proceed to shoot the battleships. And this, I'm shooting Jean Bart now that he ate a torpedo, or no, sorry, he will eat a torpedo. So with HE to kill him. Yeah, so we have now 18 planes shot down. Easy. Yeah, so he ate a torpedo, and he's basically dead. Don't mind the aim circle because this is like World of Warships replay, so it's garbage. Yeah, now this Harukomo is getting nailed for sitting here for half the game doing basically not too much. I'm trying to kill this Monarch, but this Crosser Kurfürst is the real problem. Yeah, he goes down. If you look at the team score, our team is basically gone. There's nothing really what I could do here. I mean, if there wasn't this Kurfürst, I probably could survive and maybe try to carry this game, because they haven't got too much ships left that are like a real problem. Or now, as you can look at the minimap, there's a Bismarck on A line and Yamato on B line, so this is just a joke. We finished the Monarch. If this Bismarck and Monarch would be like next to me, where actual ships are, we'd have at least chance to carry this, because Henry was 12k, it's like easy to finish him. Shima was also dead. Yeah, and I get wrecked. We got at least Confederate at the end, so I think I'll now cry it in the chat. But if those two battleships would be here with me, they wouldn't push me, or if they would push me, at least we would kill them, and this would be a better game. Also, my replay controls just will go wild in a second, so don't mind that. So looking at my score, because I don't think I actually have screenshots of this of my score, only of the team score. We have 13 fires, 16 citadels, which is the usual stuff you get in the Salem/Des Moines. 210k damage, 2.8 potential, which is a very good job actually, considering we are shot the most times. 4 kills, Confederate, 6 defense, but 6 defended 3 bombs, but we're actually sitting through whole of the game, like what, 14 minutes in the cup, and we didn't die, because that's a very strong position, especially with that storm, and if they're not pushing you from the behind. Yeah, I'm here saying that I would kill those, probably, because Grosser Kurfus, he was pretty low. If I just had a better position, like shooting from cover, that wouldn't be really that of a problem to win, but you know. What can I say? So they will kill Gorfurst, I think, and this will be the end of the game, so I might as well cut it. So of course you take the premium consumables, of course, take radar, because having radar is shit radar still better than having hydro. Of course, premium super heal. Then for the upgrades, you need mine armaments modifications. One, you could use the auxiliary armaments actually, but I think because the guns on the Salem/demons are pretty easy to break, it's actually better to use the mine armaments. For the second slot, I use actually damage con, because that's the way I play the ship is like frontline tanking and shit. So I use that, and the propulsion and the steering rarely breaks on this. Defensive AA, you could use it, but I don't think any AA builds are viable on this ship really in the current meta. But for the third slot, actually AA guns modification, it's not a great choice, because the only other good option would be the what? The aiming systems modifications, right? But the dispersion is not bad at the ship, and the reload compensates for it. So unless you're going for some retarded AA builds, then I mean, sorry, I would take the AA mod even then. So of course for the next slot I have steering gears, because I don't know what the stock is, but with the steering gears it's 6.9, so pretty okay. Next slot is of course concealment module, sorry. And for the last mine battery modification, I use that because, as I said, of my game style. But you could try the gunfire control system modification, so basically the range module. But it's not a bad option, but I just prefer the mine battery. And of course, if you're not going for some retarded A builds, then just pick one of those two. Signal is pretty standard, just go for the heal. I personally use speed, also the consumables reload, and AA, and fire flags. And I think that's it, guys. Or do I have something interesting to show? Sorry, no, the captain build, of course. I use preventive maintenance, but you could try the priority target instead of this, or instead of the expert loader, if you don't feel comfortable looking like on the battlefield what is shooting you. But you know, I personally don't use priority targets. I'm used to play without it. Expert loader is good because you have like 2 seconds time to swap the shells, so in some situations that's really healthy. Next, adrenaline rush, of course. I also use expert marksman because I have the reload module, so the turret traverse is pretty crap without it. For the tanky build, basics of survivability, of course superintendent, that's like must have, demolition expert, and of course concealment expert. Any of those other 4-tier skills are not really good, except maybe of the the radiolocation RPF. That is more like for ranked or clan wars. For random, not really. And I think is it all. Yeah, I think it's all. So, well, that took quite a while to make, but I hope you like it. I hope my broken English and speaking skills are not too shit to listen to this video. I hope my advice is good that I put in this video, and yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe and like, of course. Follow on Twitch and Discord, and yeah.